They think about what it would be like to be close to you, their mind wandering into quiet dreams of whispered conversations and secret smiles shared in the silence of the night. There's a part of them that aches to say it out loud, but fear keeps them silent as they imagine what it would feel like to hold you, to breathe in your presence when the world around is hushed. They're lost in the thought of a night alone with you, where every hidden desire can finally come to life. Every unspoken word finally finds its voice. Their heart races when they think of being alone with you, knowing that in that moment, everything they've been holding back would have nowhere left to hide. They crave the closeness that only a quiet, shared night can bring, where even the silence holds an intimacy too powerful to deny. They're thinking about all the things they'd do if they had the chance to be alone with you, but they're too afraid to admit it, even to themselves. They imagine what it would be like to finally have the courage to reach out and close the distance between you, to say the words that have been on their mind for so long. When they think of a night with you, their heart beats a little faster, their breath catches, and they realize they're holding onto a dream they're not quite ready to let go of. They fantasize about a night with you, where every touch, every look is a promise of something deeper, something unspoken that they can barely contain. They wonder what it would be like to have you all to themselves, to create memories in the quiet hours that no one else will ever know. They think about that night with you, where no words are needed because every glance and every breath speaks louder than anything they could ever say. They picture being close enough to feel the warmth of your presence, the electric charge in the air, and they know that some feelings can only be shared in silence. They can't shake the thought of a night spent with you, where time slows down and every moment is a chance to get lost in everything they've been afraid to feel. They imagine a night so intense, so intimate, that it leaves them wondering if they'd ever be the same again. They're drawn to the idea of a night with you, where they can finally be vulnerable, where their guard is down, and every touch speaks a truth too deep for words. In the quiet of the night, they wonder if they'll ever have the chance to show you everything they feel, all the things they've kept locked away in their heart. They're captivated by the thought of spending a night with you, where the only thing that matters is the connection that can't be ignored any longer. They dream of a night alone with you, where every touch and every look conveys what words can't, how much they want you, need you, crave you. They can't say it out loud, but they imagine a night where every wall comes down, where every hidden feeling has nowhere left to hide. They picture a night where there's no need to pretend, where they can finally be themselves with you. No masks, no pretenses, just pure, unguarded connection. They're haunted by the thought of being with you, wondering if they'll ever get the chance to show you just how deep their feelings run. They imagine being close enough to hear your heartbeat, to feel your breath, to get lost in a moment that's just theirs and yours. They think of a night where every glance, every touch, every whispered word is a promise of something beautiful and real. They envision a night where you're the only thing that matters, where the world fades away and it's just the two of you, finally free to be vulnerable. They're longing for a night that lets them show you everything they've kept hidden, everything they've been too afraid to say out loud. They dream of a moment where they can finally be close to you, to share their deepest feelings without fear or hesitation. They can't help but wonder what it would be like to hold you close, to feel the warmth of your presence, and to know that, just for a night, you're theirs. They're drawn to the idea of a night where they can let down their guard, where every touch and every glance says what words never could. They picture a night where nothing else matters, where they can finally show you the depth of their longing, the intensity of their desire. They imagine a moment where they can finally be vulnerable, where every unspoken feeling comes rushing to the surface. They dream of a night alone with you, where every hidden thought, every secret feeling has the chance to come to life. They can't help but fantasize about a night that lets them show you a side of themselves they've kept hidden for so long. They think of a moment where they can finally let go, where every touch, every look is a confession of everything they feel for you. They long for a night where they don't have to pretend, where they can finally be real with you, without fear, without hesitation. They imagine a moment so intense, so filled with feeling, that they know they'd never be able to forget it. They're captivated by the thought of a night alone with you, where every glance, every touch is an unspoken promise of something more. They dream of a night where they don't have to hide their feelings, where they can finally show you the truth of their heart. They think of a moment where they can finally let down their walls, where every hidden desire, every unspoken feeling comes rushing to the surface. They picture a night where every glance, every touch says more than words ever could, where the connection is undeniable. They're drawn to the thought of a night alone with you, where every barrier falls away and they can finally be honest with themselves. They imagine a night that lets them show you everything they've kept hidden, every feeling they've been too afraid to express. They dream of a moment so real, so intense, that they know they'd never be able to let it go. They picture a night where every touch, every glance, is filled with a desire they've been too afraid to admit. They think of a night where they can finally show you just how much you mean to them, without words, just with pure, unguarded feeling. They can't help but fantasize about a night where every touch, every look, every moment is filled with a longing they can't deny. They're haunted by the thought of a night alone with you, where every feeling, every desire finally has the chance to be free. They imagine a moment where they can finally let go, where every hidden feeling, every unspoken thought comes rushing to the surface. They long for a night that lets them show you the depth of their desire, the intensity of their feelings, without fear. They picture a night where there's nothing to hold back, where they can finally be vulnerable, open, and real with you. They think of a moment so powerful, so filled with feeling, that they know they'd never be able to forget it. They're captivated by the thought of a night alone with you, where every touch, every glance is an unspoken confession of their heart. They imagine a night where every barrier falls away, where every hidden desire, every unspoken feeling finally comes to life. They think of a night where they can finally be honest, where every touch, every look is a declaration of everything they've held back. They dream of a moment where they don't have to hide, where they can finally show you just how much you mean to them,